some of the initial objectives of the Enhanced Public Recycling Outreach that our affiliate, Keep Genesee County Beautiful, has undertaken. In addition to residential recycling, though, the influx of bottled water distributed in and through the local Flint public schools required a special focus and created an important opportunity to help educate students, the next generation of our community stewards, about the environmental, economic, and social benefits of recycling. So to help bolster the school recycling program and complement it with educational outreach, our partners turn to Keep America Beautiful and Keep Genesee County Beautiful to further educate Flint students about their role in improving Flint's recycling rate, providing them with knowledge and tools to become recycling leaders for the community. Today, we're pleased to announce that our corporate and foundation partners, the Coca-Cola Company, PepsiCo Foundation, Walmart Foundation, and Nestlé Waters North America, are collaborating to fund an integrated recycling education and awareness initiative for all the Flint schools, which will be led by Keep Genesee County Beautiful. As part of the overall programming to improve the in-school recycling rate, Keep America Beautiful is working in tandem with Keep Genesee County Beautiful to tailor our recycling educational lessons, plans, tools, and activities for Flint students, faculty, and staff. In fact, part of the reason we're here today and tomorrow is we're doing training, both with some community partners as well as teachers of the Flint community schools. By educating and engaging students and the broader school community to recycle more, and then of course the right things, at home, at school, and on the go, we can help make recycling more economically viable, helping to even create some jobs. As our I Want to Be Recycled National Public Service ad campaign states, when you give your garbage another life by recycling, every student, teacher, administrator, and staff member here in Flint can play a vital role in providing valuable recycled materials that will be used to create new products and packaging, while continuing to deliver greater environmental and community benefits. The ongoing recycling education and program implementation will be conducted by Keep Genesee County Beautiful staff and area educational partners that I mentioned earlier. As important will be the educational materials that students will be provided and to take home, reaching their families and their residents to enhance curbside recycling participation. As we know, those students are really good messengers when they go into the home. One of the primary objectives of the K-12 program is to motivate and activate students, their teachers, and other staff. Our goal is to reach a 25% increase in recycling through this initiative. Keep America Beautiful is thrilled to receive the broad support from our partners that have come together in this effort to educate, motivate, and activate Flint students, teachers, and the broader community to properly recycle the materials that are being generated during this challenging time. I can't stress enough that throughout our history at Keep America Beautiful, we have placed great emphasis on the value of public-private partnerships. We know that the best solutions come when citizens, government, nonprofits, and the business community collaborate, combine their core strengths, and seek mutually beneficial approaches to solve problems at either the local, state, or national level. So Keep America Beautiful and Keep Genesee County Beautiful want to thank our partners for their unified effort to provide both bottled water to Flint community, but as well as supporting recycling by providing recycling bins to all the schools, as well as this education effort that we're undertaking. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have the opportunity that you can hear from a couple of other people as well. So first, I would like to introduce Karen West, who's the Executive Director of Keep Genesee County Beautiful. Karen.
Good morning. I'd like to thank Kettering University for hosting this press conference. Kettering is one of our great sponsors as they have planted and maintained several of the medians along University Avenue, and they've adopted a park through our Adopt a Park program. So what a wonderful place to showcase one of our good partners. When the water crisis was declared an emergency in January of 2016, we received a call from Keep America Beautiful saying, how can we help you? Well, we had a prepared list of products that needed funding, and a check came the next week. We were able to print over 50,000 oversized postcards telling people where to pick up water, how to recycle those empty water bottles, and even, in some cases more important, how to recycle those used water filters. We've continued to provide educational support to the community, as well as sign up residents, and I do mean literally sign up residents for recycling where they can pick up a bin at our office. We have doubled the recycling rate from what it was in January of 2015 or 2016, just 6 months later with our educational efforts, and we hope to at least double the recycling rate again through this program. Now we have the opportunity to work with 10,000 students, pre-K through grade 12, to encourage, educate, and engage them in learning about the importance of recycling, particularly empty water bottles. In addition, through this recycling education grant, we will be able to touch the parents, the guardians, the brothers and sisters and grandparents of the students with homework projects that they will be completing. So best case scenario, we have the potential to reach over half of the population in the city of Flint with our recycling message. By working with our local partners at the City of Flint, Genesee County, and Genesee County Parks, we will have a strong local team enabling us to provide recycling education when and wherever needed. On behalf of Keep Genesee County Beautiful, we want to thank both Keep America Beautiful and the Water Coalition partners, the Coca-Cola Company, Nestlé Waters North America, PepsiCo Foundation, and the Walmart Foundation for providing us with the resources needed to make the recycling education happen, I hope, in the City of Flint public, charter, private, and state schools. With this program, we hope that this community change will be sustained more effectively as we inspire and model and make visible the positive actions and outcomes from this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. Now, what I'd like to do is we have asked for our coalition partners. I'd like to introduce a representative of each of our coalition partners. Jim Winkler, who is Vice President, Regional General Manager of Walmart, is going to be a spokesperson for him. But I also want to take this moment, and maybe you'll stand, Bruce Karras from Coca-Cola, came up from Atlanta. Thank you, Bruce. Nelson Switzer from Nestlé Waters North America, who's the Global Sustainability Person for Nestle. And then Scott Hinsey, please, from PepsiCo, who's also regional, correct? Yes. That's great. So we thank you to all of our partners and for the collaborative effort. But Jim, would you please say a few words?
Thank you, Brenda. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jim Winkler. I am the Regional General Manager for Walmart covering the state of Michigan. And I'm here to represent not only Walmart, but the Walmart Foundation, and as Brenda said, the collaborative efforts of the coalition that are represented here today. Preparing for today, I started thinking back to a series of events that occurred and what have brought us together. And quite frankly, it started with our local store manager, Beth Harris, who's represented here today as well from the local Flint store. Beth reached out to the Walmart Foundation in Bentonville, Arkansas, in response to what was called a local water crisis. That issue was impacting the entire community of Flint. After several conversations and research, it became abundantly clear that there was a serious need for and an opportunity for us to provide assistance. We started looking at how we could best use our strengths as a retail company and support the community of Flint. The first natural step was to reach out to the vendors in which we work with every day. Once we were sharing the details with these vendor partners and what was happening on the ground, it did not take long for Coke, Nestle, and Pepsi to join Walmart in forming this working coalition. Together, we made a commitment to do our part to ensure a safe, constant supply of drinking water for the children of Flint. As we moved forward to help, we quickly realized what kind of environmental impact such a large number of plastic bottles would have on the community. Not only did the bottles provided by our coalition, but the millions of bottles being shipped into the state of Michigan throughout the United States. FEMA and many other generous donors throughout the country and around the globe are shipping in these bottles to Flint. With sustainability being a core part of each coalition's members' culture, we agreed that it was just important to leave a positive legacy of sustainable recycling as it was to provide the much needed bottles of water. Today, we would like to thank Deputy Superintendent Cherise Ferris from the Flint Community Schools, Superintendent Lisa Hagel with the Genesee ISD, and the leadership of the charter and private schools, some that are represented here today, for working with us over the past year as we set up the distribution model of supplying water to the schools, backhauling the recycled bottles, and allowing us to donate and install over 2,000 recycling bins in the classrooms and common areas in our schools. Please join me and thank them for their efforts. I would also be remiss if we did not thank Bridget Spencer and her team, the Michigan Emergency Operations Center Warehouse, for their work in distributing the water to the schools and backhauling the empties for those schools that don't yet have the recycling program in place. And lastly, we would like to thank the Keep Genesee Beautiful and the Keep America Beautiful for their partnership in the work that they do and what we are announcing today. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim, and thanks for undertaking that effort, the coalition, thinking about it, keeping it top of mind of how do we make sure that we divert all those water bottles from the landfill and keep them back in the economy. So thank you for thinking of that. As they also described about the importance of putting the infrastructure in place, the importance of having the partners at the schools, and I know many of you are the teachers and the principals that are here today. We thank you for allowing us to help implement that effort, but it doesn't happen without somebody championing it at the schools. So we thank you for that. And so as a spokesperson for the Flint Community Schools, Cherise, please, would you come and say a few words? Cherise Ferris, who's the Deputy Superintendent of the Flint Community Schools. Thank you.
Good morning again. Again, my name is Cherise Ferris, Deputy Superintendent of Flint Community Schools. On behalf of Superintendent, the students, and stakeholders of Flint Community Schools, I would like to thank the team at Keep Genesee County Beautiful and their partners for spearheading this important work throughout the area. In this time of great need, it is essential that we continue to focus on the valuable lessons that can be learned, including those of recycling and waste reduction. We are grateful for the opportunity to partner to develop a stronger recycling infrastructure within our schools and to impart important lessons about recycling within the walls of our classrooms. Flint Community Schools is grateful to its many community partners for supporting programs such as this, enriching their educational experience for our learners, and promoting the protection of our region. We look forward to continuing conversations about the implementation of this great work. We appreciate you all for continuing to keep the students and families of Flint Community Schools in your hearts and minds. Thank you for this amazing opportunity and this wonderful partnership. Thank you.
And then please join me in welcoming Pamela Haldy, who's representing the Richmond Public School Academy.
I'd like to thank the Flint Water Coalition and its partners for doing such a wonderful job in delivering our water and taking away our recyclables. I know many of our speakers today have talked about it, but from a school standpoint, I would like everyone to know what a wonderful opportunity it has been. Prior to this, we had to go pick up our water, bring it, figure out what we were going to do with our recyclables, and then store mountains of water in the hallways where we really didn't have room. The effort to make this a burden-free process for schools is very appreciated. We get water delivery once a week, and they pick up our recyclables, and our students see the effort that the community is providing for them to give them safe drinking water. So thank you very much for the effort and the thoughtfulness that you put into this.
Great. I would like to open up the floor. I've got some great experts here. I'd like to open up the floor and ask if there are any questions that we can answer. Questions about the program? be around for a few minutes, so please, I invite you, as I said, this is great to have all the experts in the room right now, so please feel free to ask us any questions. I do want to thank you for joining us today, and then I want to leave you with, please, go do something beautiful today. Thank you.